Hi, welcome to BodyWise. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 different ways in which you can do the classical Pilates bridge. So it's just to bring some variety in. By doing it these different ways, some of them will involve bringing in hamstring flexibility, some the stabilizers for the pelvis and the core. So it's just a way of mixing up your routine a little bit and challenging the exercises that you're doing. The last version of the bridge, it's optional, but you will feel it a lot more, is with a band. It can either be one of these sorts of bands or just your standard exercise band that you tie around the legs. All right, I'll be using this one to show you how to do it, but one of these is fine too, or without. All right, so we're going to start with the basic bridge. I'm just going to put a slide on your back. Your heels, the distance apart of your sit bones, not the hip width, the bum bone distance, and a little bit closer in, not here, but again, not yoga kind of close where it's really tight into the glutes. Relax the arms down beside you in such a way that you feel your chest is open with the bridge. For all of the exercises, make sure that you're not tensing and rolling the shoulders in. Have the feeling of relaxing those shoulders right down into the mat and opening the chest. As always, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth as if you're blowing out a candle. So with the basic bridge, it's just engaging into imprint, bringing the ribs towards the hips so your lower back shift towards the mat, and then engaging the buttocks to continue to tilt the pelvis towards you and rolling up into the bridge, all on the breath out, and breathing in to roll back down through your spine, through imprint, and then the pelvis goes back to neutral. So we're imprinting, squeezing the buttocks, breathing out to roll up, and inhaling to roll down. So not only are we working abdominals and then the buttocks by squeezing the buttocks together, you're mobilizing your spine with the bridge as well, going through imprint and neutral every time. So every time you go into imprint, also engage your pelvic floor. So we make it a multifunctional exercise, mobilizing the spine, working the bum, working the pelvic floor. All right, so this is your basic bridge. Another version of this is you can always start with this, and then you can challenge your, I'm going to take my socks off for this one, actually, it makes it a little bit easier to grip. You're going to stay up in the bridge. And we're going to do step outs. So what we're going to do is try to keep the hips at exactly the same level. You can only do that when you lift one leg by engaging the supporting leg buttock. If I let this buttock relax, my hips are going to drop. So it's going to make you really focus on working one buttock at a time, plus bringing in some coordination, some mind-body control. So we're breathing out. I'm going to step one leg out and then the other leg out, keeping my hips at the same height. Then the first leg will come back in and the second leg will come back in. So it's exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Making sure that as soon as you go to lift one of the feet, that the opposite buttock engages to keep your hip height. Relaxing the neck and shoulders still, make sure they don't start to tense. So we're leading with the same leg every time. So I'm stepping out with the same leg, then the second leg, first leg, second leg. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Think about which leg you've been leading with. Roll down out of your bridge. You know what I'm going to say. We're going to go back up and you're going to now lead with the other leg. We always tend to lead if you're right-handed with the right leg and vice versa, left-handed left leg. So now we're going to lead with the opposite legs. We're going to go and do the basic bridge. Take a breath in and hold, making sure I've got the butt engaged so that my hips stay at the same height. And now I'm leading with the opposite leg. So I'm exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. So I'm trying to keep my chest open, my shoulders relaxed, the back of my neck lengthened, and the height of my hips the same throughout this exercise. How many repetitions you do is up to you. When you've had enough, you roll back down slowly. There you go. All right, so the next one we're going to do, we're going to bring in some hamstring flexibility. We're going to alternate from one side to the other. And this will get you ready for the full bridge. All right, so third one. Breathing out, imprinting. Now I'm going to squeeze my left buttock more than my right. As I roll up, I'm going to lift my right leg and extend the leg towards the ceiling. As I breathe in, I'm going to keep this straight. So I'm now really challenging that hamstring and put the foot back down. All right, so you've got kind of 2 movements per 1 breath. So I'm exhaling, imprinting. I'm going to change and engage this other buttock now as I go up, exhaling. Inhale, keep that leg straight as I roll down. Once I'm in imprint, neutral pelvis and put the foot down. So exhale, tilt into imprint, squeezing one buttock, breathing out all the way up. Get that leg as straight as you can. Inhale, keeping it as straight as you can. Roll down, imprint, pelvis, neutral, foot down. Exhale, tilting, rolling up. Inhaling to come down and place. All right, so exhale. And inhale. So you're getting that lovely stretch through the hamstring, coming down through imprint and releasing, tilting, rolling up and rolling down. So you can make it really flow. I'm going to do one more on each side just to make sure you've really got that technique. Inhale down. And the last one, exhale up, inhale down, and release. So that's your third option for the bridge, bringing in some hamstring flexibility. The full bridge, all right, is going to require a lot more strength in one buttock because you're going to have to really hold your hips at the height. So if you find the full bridge very difficult, just do less repetitions. You'll see when I do the exercise of the leg movement. Just do 1 or 2. We're going to aim for 5, all right? And then we'll change legs. So we're going to exhale, go up into the normal bridge. I'm going to engage one buttock so my hips don't drop as I lift my other leg up and extend it. That's my inhale. Here we go, 5 if we can. We're going to flex the ankle and breathe out and lower the leg until it's level with the other knee. Then I point my toes and breathe in and bring the leg back up again. So it's exhale and inhale. And my goal is to keep my shoulders relaxed. Engage the buttock when you lower the leg. Don't let gravity drop the leg for you. Control it using the hip flexor and the buttock. Last time, up, bend the knee, put the foot down, roll down through your spine. So let's try the other leg. Exhale, rolling up. Engage the supporting leg buttock. Inhale, bring the other leg up. Extend it as straight as you can towards the ceiling. And we go again. One more. Bend the knee, put the foot down, and exhale, roll back down. I'll do one more each leg to make sure you've got it. So exhaling, rolling up. Inhale, supporting buttock engaged, lifting that leg nice and straight, and 5. Or as many as you can. Bend the knee, put the foot down, and roll back down. Once you're happy, you're able to do this quite well. By moving the leg quicker, you're challenging your core stability and pelvic stability a lot more. All right, so exhaling, rolling up. It doesn't mean you lose the control though. Inhale and go. So that's your full bridge with a static hold of one buttock, challenging your core stability with movement with the other leg. All right, the last one is using the band. So you can either put the full circle band around, or if you just have a long band, pass it around the back of your knees with the knees together. Don't be afraid to tie it reasonably tight, so it's quite challenging. And I always suggest you tie a bow, a single bow or a double bow. If you tie a knot, the pulling on the band is going to make it tighter and tighter and tighter, and then you run the risk of not being able to open your band at the end. So the last one is what I call butterfly bridge, where the legs are going to do this beautiful opening out and coming back to parallel movement, which just works into the deeper glute muscles. So from here, same position as always. However, the only difference is as you imprint and roll up into the bridge, you open the knees, and on the way back down on a breath in, the legs release back to parallel. So we're going opening on the way up and releasing on the way down. So you've got this lovely movement through the pelvis and the spine, then you can start to make it flow. Inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Alright, so opening on the way up and releasing on the way down. We'll do one more. And then you can reverse it. So you can go up with the legs in parallel, and on the way down, open the legs. Doing it this way round, you'll probably notice that on the way down with the legs opening, you will be able to do the imprint to neutral a lot easier. It comes a lot more naturally. Inhaling down, opening. Exhaling up. Inhale, opening at the top and coming down. One more. And roll down. I suggest if you decide to do all of those bridges as a booty workout, you're going to really hit those glutes quite hard. So you need to really stretch them out. Just hug the knees in towards your chest and do a little rock from side to side. So it's not necessary for you to do all of those types of bridges. I'm just saying when you do your Pilates routine, if you think, oh, I'm bored of just doing the basic bridge, I want to mix it up a little bit, then you have some options to do that. So there you go, those are your 5 options for the bridge. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon.